Liverpool, one of the greatest clubs in English football, this season faced an unprecedented crisis. A 6-game losing streak. The Premier League title gone. And the most painful blow of all, the regret of missing out on Xabi Alonso. Let's go back. 2024. When Jurgen Klopp left Anfield, every Liverpool fan had one name on their lips. Xabi Alonso. The man who led Bayer Leverkusen to a historic unbeaten title. The dream of every Klopp supporter. But the club chose a different path. Arne Slot. At first, results looked promising. A title in his debut season. Fans were at ease. But this season, everything fell apart. By November, the title defense was over. No transfers in January, no managerial change. And the result? Liverpool became the easiest team to play against. Roy Keane said it plainly. They're an easy team to play against. That moment at Anfield in the 66th minute, Slot substituted Rio Numoha. The stadium erupted, not just against that decision, but against the entire season. Virgil van Dijk admitted it himself. A lot needs to change behind the scenes. Mohamed Salah hinted the same. Standards have dropped. And then, the most painful news arrived. On Monday, it became public. Chelsea are in advanced talks to appoint Xabi Alonso as their next permanent manager. That man, the man Liverpool fans dreamed of, now on the verge of signing for a rival club. Slot remains at Anfield. The defense leaking, the plans unclear, and fans are already seeing the Erik ten Hag parallel. They waited and waited, and by the time the decision came, it was too late. Arne Slot says, if our summer plans come together, next season will be different. But fans don't want to hear words anymore. They want results. They want change. Liverpool, once the most fueled club in Europe, now more questions.
Real Madrid are in trouble. And when Real Madrid are in trouble, Florentino Perez always asks the same question. Is it time to bring back Jose Mourinho? Back in 2010, Madrid were being humiliated by Barcelona. So Perez turned to Mourinho, the self-appointed special one who had just won the Champions League with Inter. His first Clásico ended in disaster, but Mourinho got under Guardiola's skin, increased the toxicity, and ended Madrid's 3-year trophy drought, winning the Copa del Rey and La Liga. By 2013, though, he was gone, and nobody was sad to see him leave. Except Perez. During his turbulent tenure, Mourinho had fallen out with virtually everyone at the club. Players, press, legends. Yet Perez considered bringing him back in 2015, 2016, 2018, 2023. And now he's actually poised to do it. Perez sees parallels between now and 2010. And there are a few. Madrid are set to finish a second consecutive season without a major trophy. They've been eclipsed by a brilliant Barcelona side. But here's the problem. Mourinho is no longer the man with the Midas touch. He hasn't won a league title in 11 years. His last trophy of any kind was the 2022 Conference League. That alone tells you everything about where he stands now. Yes, Perez will argue Madrid need a strong leader, someone who can command a dressing room full of superstars. As Sergio Ramos once said, at Real Madrid, managing the dressing room matters more than tactical knowledge. But Mourinho is nothing like Ancelotti or Zidane. He's aggressive, confrontational, and that intensity brought a premature end to his first spell at the Bernabeu. Casillas.
Endrick is heading back to Real Madrid. The Brazilian teenage sensation will pull on the Lyon shirt for the very last time this Sunday when they face Lens. And as early as Monday, he and his family begin their move back to the Spanish capital. Despite Endrick himself admitting he'd love to stay in France, the decision was never his to make. Madrid's hierarchy deliberately left no purchase option in the loan deal, maintaining total control over his future from day one. And wasting no time, Endrick has already requested permission to use Madrid's training facilities at Valdebebas starting Wednesday. Individual sessions to keep himself sharp and physically ready. No holidays, no breaks, just work. Because the World Cup is coming, and Carlo Ancelotti, now Brazil's national team boss, will name his final 26-man squad this Monday in Rio de Janeiro. Endrick is already in the provisional 55-man list, and after a stunning display against Croatia in March, setting up Gabriel Martinelli's crucial late winner, he's in a strong position to make the cut. But here's the bigger picture. Madrid's directors have reportedly told Endrick directly, "You are a central part of our plans for 2026-27. No more loans, no more waiting." The club is reshuffling their attacking options to give him a clear pathway, specifically targeting a role on the right side of the attack. And the numbers back it up. 15 goal involvements in just 20 matches for Lyon across all competitions. At 19 years old, Endrick Felipe is done being loaned out. Real Madrid want him back. The World Cup is weeks away, and a new chapter at the Bernabeu is about to begin.
Bryan Mbeumo arrived at Old Trafford for £65 million last summer, and he has already proven every penny worth it. The former Brentford winger has been one of the standout performers in Michael Carrick's Manchester United side, helping the club storm back into the Champions League with a top 5 Premier League finish. European Knights are returning to Old Trafford, and few players are more excited than Mbeumo himself. Speaking on the Inside Carrington podcast, he couldn't hide his emotions. "I just can't wait," he said. "I know it means a lot for the club and for the fans, so I know it's going to be an unbelievable atmosphere." But what drives this man? Mbeumo didn't hold back. "I always told myself I wanted to be the best player in the world," he admitted. "Even when I started in lower leagues and lower teams, I always had this target in my mind." And that journey from the lower leagues, first in France, then in England's second tier, is exactly what built the mentality he carries today. I'm feeling really proud of myself because it's never been easy for me. I always had to work hard, but I never forgot what I was wanting. I always believed in myself because I knew I had special abilities. The numbers back it up. In his debut season at United, Mbeumo has scored 10 goals across all competitions and added 3 assists, trailing only Benjamin Sesko, who leads the club with 12 goals. He's already delivered big moments too, including a memorable strike against rivals Liverpool. Now, with United confirmed as one of 18 clubs in the new-look Champions League phase, Mbeumo is ready for the biggest stage of his career. From the lower leagues to the Champions League anthem at Old Trafford, Bryan Mbeumo is just getting started.